How you doing today? And in vlog number 6, we'll be talking about this technology needs to be ethical, or like we're going to pick on the points of how technology is ethical. Like, how do we see it as a society in the world, in this world we live in? How do we put so much trustworthiness? How do we put so much faith into technology? And how does it become ethical? How does it become more and more ethical as the years go on? In this generation, the world revolves around technology. So, that's our main source. And we put so much trust into it that we branch out to others and get their opinions, get their trust from the products, social media platforms. And it's like we putting so much trust into these things, into these platforms, into these apps. Do we really know the ethical side of it? So we're really trying to put that together. We're going to touch on a lot of points today. We're going to touch on some of the main ones, like misuse of information. Like, say an email ad pops up saying you've just won like a $500 gift card, but it's asking for your bank information. That's a definition of the misuse of personal information. Off the top of your dome, you know what's going to happen, so you're going to automatically enter your card information. Not all people is the smartest to know not into that information, but you might just enter it thinking you really won a $500 gift card. Now your information is all over the media, all over the world, all over technology, all over the technology industry. And like misformation of defects, things like fake IDs, fake driver's license, credit cards, and those a lot of those things are picked up, on certain occasions. But as you being a grown up, you want to take responsibility in a lot of those things. Like, you should know what's wrong and right from the social media technology standpoint of what should be entered and what should not be entered. You should know how to feel when some things are right and some things are wrong. And with the new technology these days, do you really want to put your trust in all of those things? Like things like smart cars, robots, a lot of those things. Like, for example, Tesla is a self-driving electric car. Do you really want to put your mind, your trust into a self-driving electric car as you drive, let's say, 3-4 hours on the road, as it controls itself? Do you want to put your trust in that type of technology? Even though those things might not be the up-to-date things, like you probably got the most oldest version of the Tesla, and they already came out with a 2023 version. Do you think the technology is up to date like the new version? So yours might have a couple bugs, couple fixes, because once they finish working on the first product, they're on to the next. They're not going to go on to fix the older products. So it's like you putting your mind, you putting your trust into all this technology is really frying our brain cells these days, because technology is so overwhelmed by the world. Things just go through one ear and out the other because technology is the most popular thing on earth. And with technology being so smart and so advanced these days, cloning, hacking, all those things are becoming to play a factor more and more as the days go on. With a lot of people making fake Instagrams of people, just stealing your personal information, your personal pictures, your personal, like your full name, and making a whole nother account. For example, I can have an Instagram account. I'm an athlete here at Coastal. Somebody can take all my pictures, all my Coastal Carolina track and field pictures, make a fake Instagram with my full name, because our information is just publicly produced into the media. They can make a whole fake Instagram of me and get NLI contracts. It's that easy these days. Like, you don't need a lot of things to be broadcasted for you to have your information out there in the world. And we're just so blind to the fact that, oh, social media is the best thing out. Oh, social media is what's popping right now, so we need to put the things out. But in reality, those things don't really need to be put out there like that.